Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about module number 1. Here we are going to discuss about that concept of calculation of sag and tension and problems on sag. So first of all we are going to discuss about calculation of sag and tension. To discuss about that calculation of sag and tension, let us see that the following figure. It consists of two supporting poles. One is at supporting pole A, another one is under supporting tower at point B. Here the two supporting structures are located at equal level and the supports of supporting the conductor are located at unequal levels. Supports at equal level, let us discuss. Consider a conductor which is supported by the supports of A and B which are located at the same level. Here A and B are the two supporting structures which are located at the same level. The point O is the lowest point of the trajectory. Here point O is the lowest point of this trajectory, and also L is equal length of the span in meters. Here total length is capital L, and W is equal weight per unit length of the conductor in kg per meter, and capital T is nothing but tension in the conductor in kg. So capital T is nothing but tension in the conductor kg, and W is nothing but total weight of the conductor in kg per meter. Consider a point P on the conductor. Here we consider a point P on this conductor, and let point O is the origin. Here point O is the origin for this entire sag of this conductor. Hence the coordinates of point P are x comma y. So here the coordinates of point P are x comma y. Y is in y axis and x is in the x axis. The length of the span capital L is small compared to sag S. Here the length of sag is small compared to the actual length of the conductor, and let L is equal half span of the length, that is L by 2 is the half span of the length at the midpoint. From midpoint into again to tower, supporting structure B, another length is called L by 2. So I am going to consider that the length of OP, that is length of OP is x. Here now there are two external forces acting on the conductor. One is tension T, another one is weight on the conductor. So the tension T acts in horizontal direction at point O. Tension T acts horizontal direction at point O, and the weight Wx which acts at a distance of x by 2 from point O or P as shown. OP is equal to x. So here the weight on the conductor which acts as downward direction from the point O or from the point P. So now from this analysis, here I would like to write that T into Y. T into Y means, here if you look very clear, capital T is nothing but tension of the conductor and Y is nothing but sag. Y is nothing but sag at a point P, and T is nothing but tension on the conductor. So I would like to multiply these two forces at left hand side. Then the equation can become as T into Y. Capital T into Y. Y is nothing but again x by 2, and capital tension is nothing but Wx. If you see here, the tension on the conductor, it is like Wx, that is nothing but weight of the conductor, and the sag is nothing but Y here. So T into Y is equal to Wx into x by 2. Here x by 2. X by 2 is nothing but that is the distance from the conductor origin O. So T into Y, that is equal to Wx into x by 2. Here we can write T into Y is equal to W into x square by 2. And if I send that Y, that is here, if I send that T to this side, right hand side, then Y is equal to Wx square divided by 2T. So represented as equation number 1. So the equation shows that trajectory is a parabola S. The trajectory of the sag is looks like a parabola here, and the vertical distance Y from the origin O indicates the sag S. So this length of Y indicates that sag with respect to the point P. Now at A or B, so at the supporting tower A or supporting tower B, capital X is equal capital L, that is equal L by 2, because L by 2 is nothing but span from A to O and O to B, and Y is nothing but sag here, that is Y is equal S. Therefore, substituting in above equation 1, we get above equation means here we know the equation T is equal Wx square by 2T. So in the place of T, I am going to substitute that S. In the place of Y, I am going to substitute S here. Then S is equal W divided by 2T, and here X square I can write, X is nothing but length of span of the conductor, I can write as L. L is again nothing but L by 2, because distance from A to origin or origin to B, it is L by 2. So again in the place of L I can substitute that L by 2, then it becomes as W by 2T of L by 2 whole square, that is W by 2T L square by 4, and totally the sag formula W L square by 80, which is represented as equation number 2 here, where L is equal total span length and capital T is nothing but tension in the conductor. The sag at any point P of the conductor is given by, that is the difference of the two equations, that is S minus Y. S is already we know W L square by 8T minus Wx square divided by 2T. So if I am going to take that 80 as common here, sag at any point, that is equal W by 80 of L square minus 4x square. Next, problems on sag. An overhead transmission line has a span of 220 meters. The conductor weighting is 804 kg per kilometer. Calculate the maximum sag if the ultimate tensile strength of the conductor is 5758 kg. Assume a safety factor of 2. So according to the given problem, the given data here, it is span length capital L is equal to 200 meters. The tensile strength of the conductor capital T is equal to 5758 kg, and the safety factor here it is 2. In the given problem here, they are asked that to calculate the maximum sag. So maximum sag means S is equal to WL square by 2T. So before that we have to find out that tension capital T is equal to ultimate strength divided by factor of safety. In the given problem, ultimate strength they given that 5758 divided by factor of safety as 2. So the remaining tension can become as 2879 kg. Similarly, weight of the conductor W they given in the given problem, that is 804 kg per kilometer. So it is 804 kg per kilometer. I want to convert that 804 kg per kilometer into meter. So 804 into 10 to the power of minus 3 kg per meter. So now I am going to substitute all the data in the above formula, that is WL square by 80. So here W means 804 into 10 to the power minus 3 into capital L means 220 whole square divided by 8 into 2879. The overall sag is 1.69 meters. Next, one more problem. A transmission line has a span of 150 meters between level supports. The line conductor has a cross-section area of 1.25 centimeters square and its weight is 120 kg per 100 meters. If the breaking stress of the copper conductor is 4220 kg per centimeter square, calculate the maximum sag for a safety factor of 4. Assume a maximum wind pressure of 90 kg per meter square of the projected surface. So here the given data is sag length they given L is equal 150 meters. Cross-section area A is equal 1.25 centimeter square they given. If I convert this 1.25 centimeter square into meters, it becomes as 1.25 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter square. And the weight of the conductor, they given that 120 kg per 100 meters. So you can write that 1.2 kg per meters. Next, braking stress they given 4220 kg per centimeter square, and factor of safety also they given 4. From here, tension capital T is equal braking stress into cross-section area divided by factor of safety. Here braking stress means 4220 kg into cross-section area. Cross-section area here it is 1.25 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 4. So it is 1319 kg. So diameter of the conductor D is equal to square root of 4a by pi. So here A means 1.25 into 4 divided by pi. Here we got that 1.26 meters, that is diameter. Then weight of the conductor due to wind pressure, W suffix W is equal 90 into 1.26 into 10 to the power minus 2. So W suffix W is equal 1.134 kg per meter. The resultant weight of the conductor, the total weight of the conductor WD is equal to square root of W weight of the conductor 1.2 whole square here plus weight of the wind pressure 1.134 whole square. The overall simplified weight is W, net weight is 1.651 kg. Sag is equal to 3.52 meters. Thank you.